And now I would like to invite Svetlana Shuvaeva, who is the owner of the gallery called Svetlana. And I'm looking forward to hearing her story about the initiatives, and Sasha Shestakova will help Svetlana. So we can see beautiful district of Orekhovo. So how did you get the idea to create exhibitions inside the cupboard? So we are having this wardrobe, and you can see the journal of Svetlana Gallery that took place there. That's how it looks like. Svetlana Gallery is a very special thing, and its story is very simple, and I'll try to outline it. In 2013, together with my friend Zhenya, we moved to a flat that we rented not far from the metro station Orekhovo, and we really liked this district from the very beginning, even though we never visited it before and didn't know much about it. Since my childhood, I loved having guests. When we lived in Samara and in other cities, I would always welcome people to come to my place. We would do something, take pictures, change clothes, or we would just get together to see films or write diploma papers or course papers. And when I moved to Moscow, this tradition continued. So when we moved into this apartment together with Zhenya, we tried to make it for our needs. And I saw some space in the corridor. And there was a beautiful niche that could accommodate the chair. So I put the chair inside this niche, and that's what it looks like. Here you can see this niche and my chair. We used just to put our shoes on, just what you usually do in the corridor. But once we had Vsevolod Lisovsky, and you can see him on the right. If you don't know him, Vsevolod Lisovsky is a scriptwriter and a film director who is working at documentary theater, Theater Doc, and he was a participant of Rostov partnership Искусство или смерть, Art or Death. So he came to us and wanted to sit inside that wardrobe. He said that it felt very comfortable. So if this wardrobe was so good, we thought maybe we should use this cabinet for something. So maybe we could make a special place out of this cabinet so that my friends, artists, could showcase some experimental works and they could use it as long as they wanted for any period of time, and they could just accommodate it according to their needs. And I would be happy to help them with everything they wanted. So when we realized that we could have this space and we could do something about it, all my friends supported me. So we wanted to create a name for it. I didn't want to call it a chair or just a cabinet, and Ilya Budraitis suggested that we had to call it Svetlana. Actually, I hate the name Svetlana. I would always sign my name as Sveta. But you know, Aidan, Stella, Regina galleries. So Svetlana Gallery would be like ironic counterpart to all those galleries, and I was really impressed, so I decided to have this name, and that's how our Svetlana Gallery started. how did the artist fit into this small space of this wardrobe, and what happened outside it during the exhibitions? Well, initially, I decided not to interfere with the artist's work. I never interfered with their ideas. They did it all themselves. I only helped with installation. So all the projects were very different. I can't say that there was one single story that we wanted to pursue. Here you can see this Alexander Veryovkin's exhibition. These are graphic works on tickets, metro tickets that can be used just once. And actually, this artist is famous for his abstract graphics, and he wanted to put his graphic works on these tickets. So the visitors would come, see the graphics, and then they could choose any image and then take it and then use it to go home by metro. This is another work that works with space itself, and that's a French artist, Camille Rilly. He did this exhibition a few hours before its opening. He said he didn't have much time, so he wanted to use whatever he could find at hand. And he asked if I had something that you didn't, something that I didn't need. Well, I couldn't really give him much, but then I realized I had great numbers of some stupid things, so we were happy to fill this cabinet with all those things, trying to use as much as we could. I also wanted to ask you if these exhibitions ever went beyond your flat, your apartment, and that wardrobe. Maybe you could tell us about the performances that took place in the gallery. Actually, it was most of the times that the exhibitions would push the boundaries and go beyond the apartment. Sometimes they would show their works and project their works. Some performances, some concerts were performed. Ivlis made this performance when every participant had to unroll the toilet paper. And you can see the list of all the guests that came to this performance, and the timing, how many seconds they need to unroll the paper toilet. And you can see the winner. So Alexei Ivers was the winner, and together with Zhenya Kukavery, they also exhibited their works in Svetlana Gallery. And could you tell us more about the exhibitions? Alexei Yeliseyev won, was the winner in the performance, in that performance. So then they did an exhibition, and I was surprised that the apartment survived after this cascade, after that series of exhibitions, because it was noisy, fiery, drunk event, and all the exhibitions that took place inside this wardrobe mixed with things that happened in the apartment. And the artists continued showing their project on other sites. It's actually a great thing whenever they include their work in Svetlana Gallery into their CV. And who were those people that included the exhibitions in the Svetlana Gallery in their CV? Well, if you take a look at Wikipedia, for example, Weavers, and he published his works on the website, and some other guys also mentioned this. But what exactly happened? There was a schedule of the exhibitions just 1 hour before. And there were about 10 exhibitions in one space. Every exhibition took place just for several seconds. The total installation, the painting on canvases that were not that were unpacked, and many others. And this is the exhibition that took place in Svetlana Gallery before a long break. Yes, this is Sasha Galkin's work, Mini Bar. She showed the full version of this work in the studio backstage, and there was a real bar made of carbon boxes, and she wanted to create this nice corner with a disco ball, with painted bottles and other funny attributes of the party. And she combined it with musicians' performance. This was a presentation of the tape, Obinsk group, Leninsky Paket, and Punk Brigade also had that recording. So it all resulted in a cool party with a swimming pool. Can you tell us about the exhibition that was held in Svetlana by Denis Sirenko, Sit and Watch? Yes, Denis's exhibition is here today with us. It took place on the 23rd November 2015, just a few days ago. And I thought this was to be the last exhibition, but when I started putting together the magazine dedicated to Svetlana Gallery, I realized that I didn't want to stop our work, because I want my gallery to continue its life. So Denis is a seaman, and we were talking about his exhibition for a long time, but it never really came together. And we wanted to show his graphic works when he was on the sea, and these are some images from the illuminator window that you can see whenever he went on a journey to the sea. And so what happened on that day during Denis's exhibition? Well, Ivan Smech had his performance. He is from the district not far from metro station Nagorno, so he played a concert. Everybody liked his performance, and then we had a party, and it was the last exhibition in Svetlana. But I don't remember how it finished. It was the first exhibition that I couldn't remember what it finished with. So thank you very much, and let's finish here. Thank you. Thank you, Sveta and Sasha. It's a pity that we are having a very intensive time schedule, so we don't really have enough time to hear about all the details, but I hope that your journal will be published at some point. And we'll see this publication on very good paper. Meanwhile, you can read it in this model created by Svetlana Gallery, and there's an authentic chair. It's interesting that there were not just exhibitions but also concerts and performances in Svetlana Gallery. And if we remember, Art Gallery had kino, aquarium, bands, concerts. So as we can see, this story is not only related with contemporary art but with other areas, other spheres.